Welcome to Homestead on the Hill, where I teach you to make gluten-free food that is simple and incredibly delicious. Today I am making gluten-free sourdough pizza, and I'm making this just with my inactive starter, my leftover starter. It's also considered sourdough discard. And I am just taking here, and I have a super hot cast iron. This has been in my oven at 425 degrees. And then I have oiled it with my tallow. You can use your oil of choice. And then I'm literally taking my sourdough starter and pouring it into the pan. Now, how much you're gonna need is gonna depend on how big of a cast iron you have, but you just wanna get a thin, even layer across the bottom of your pan. Then I'm going to come back and put a little avocado oil, you could use olive oil as well, and just brushing that on top before I stick it back in the oven and let this cook at 425 for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to show you, it's not the prettiest looking crust, but it's so crisp and delicious, and it does hold together. So here I'm going to just put on my toppings. So I've got my pizza sauce, and I'm just going to make this a cheese pizza. I don't like heavy toppings, so it doesn't take as long for mine to bake in the oven, but you're going to want to bake it long enough that your toppings are getting nice and browned and crisp. But I usually need to bake this for about 5 to 10 minutes longer at 425 degrees, and look at how delicious this pizza comes out. I'll be honest, I didn't want to wait for it to cool, so it didn't come out of the pan as easily, but if you let this cool just a little bit, it's going to pop right out of the pan. You're going to be cut right into it, and it is so crisp and delicious. This is going to be the best pizza you've made. If you love this recipe, I'd be so thankful if you'd hit subscribe and come back again.